We spent 2 full days in Bangui, waiting for a stone that was supposed to change everything. They said the courier couldn't enter the city. The curfew was too strict, the roads too dangerous. Each hour stretched endlessly. The hotel, fortified with sandbags and armed guards, felt less like a place of safety and more like a prison with chandeliers. Meanwhile, the presidential advisor and his entourage circled us like vultures. They tested our patience, our resolve, our desperation. They showed us smaller stones, flawed, insignificant, not what had been promised. They paraded us through ministries, offering vague partnerships and phantom projects. It was all a game, designed to wear us down, to make us settle for less. But we weren't first-timers. We had already been burned once, and this time, we were watching everything. After 48 hours of delays and deflections, we decided to walk. We booked seats on the morning flight out. That evening, just as we were packing, the advisor arrived unannounced at our hotel, calm, smiling. He insisted the real stone was on its way and promised it would arrive before sunrise. To prove he was serious, he and his entire armed team stayed the night in the same hotel. At 7 a.m., we gathered in his room. The tension was thick. Our flight was at 9. Still no courier. At 8 a.m., panic started to creep in. Advisor assured us the plane would wait. "This is Central African Republic," he said with a grin. "We control the schedule." His assistant had already taken our passports and bags to the airport. There was no turning back. And then he arrived. The courier, disheveled, sweating, holding a sealed case. I opened it, and for the first time in days, I exhaled. The stone was real, raw, heavy. I checked it with every tool we had. It was exactly what we'd been promised. We raced to the airport in a convoy, 2 jeeps, a truck with mounted machine gun, and guards with cold eyes. At the VIP lounge, we handed over $80,000 in cash. Then, in a formal gesture, the head of customs personally gave our sealed package to the flight supervisor. It would be delivered to us at landing. As we boarded, the crew chief handed us a bottle of champagne and confirmed that the package is in his possession. But when we landed and opened the package, all we found inside were our passports and a typed invitation to return to Bangui. We had borrowed $80,000, money we didn't have, with a promise to return $100,000 in just a few weeks. That's how we watched it all disappear. Not just the cash, but the illusion that we were still in control. We thought we were closing a deal. Instead, we were the ones being closed in. And what we brought back from Bangui was debt. And the price we paid wasn't just money. It was trust, pride, and whatever hope we had left. Follow to find out what went wrong in the next episode. A new deal that looked even safer and turned out even worse.